Howdy folks, I am Ruzkiel, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, we started the trial for Case 3 in the case of Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji's murder. At the end of the last episode, we presented our proof that we didn't commit the murders because we couldn't imitate the murders from the movie, because we only seen the movie that day after they had occurred. Which means we're going to go ahead and continue the argument to... I don't know where we're going with this.
Or, did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course, no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place. Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Oh, don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important, especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway. And now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments. So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right? Yeah, I'm positive. Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide. If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko? A murder coincidentally occurring at the same place as a suicide? Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what problem with case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we got to do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue? I couldn't have been... Excuse me, that was weird. My mouth just filled up with a bunch of air. Almost as if I were talking. I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes?
There's no way that's possible.
That's right, killer stalled for time by making music venue closed room.
Huh? What do you mean a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from inside to try to keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
You're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down venue door, killer was still inside.
They were...
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonya and Kazuruichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us? The others all have alibi. Chiyoki, Mikon, Hajime, and I all broke down door to venue together. Gundam met up with Hajime at motel right before that. And if Hikane and Nagito were laid up in hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
And this is where I believe that the murders occurred at a different time, meaning all these alibis are crap.
Oh, there's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Me too? Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? Holy shit! Is Nekomaru watching through Monokuma? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you? Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if killer was hiding inside venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibi.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill? The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? So where's this argument going to go, I wonder? The key room, scrap of paper, stepladder, and the glob. I mean, maybe the video? That's the only thing I can really think of at this point. The killer was still inside the music venue. by locking the front door from the inside. That's perfectly fine. Then they tried to keep us from getting in. It seems they were trying to stall for time. Okay, how did they lock the door with the drumstick? That door should not have a lock. The lock was on the floor in front of the door. And you talking about the broken drumstick. Yeah, you can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared. Uh-oh, we're running out of statements, so they looked like they had just rushed over. I've seen this in serial crime dramas. Uh-oh. The person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence. Oh. The only real contradiction that I see at this point is, if they were really trying to stall for time, then why would they show the video in the first place? That's the only thing that's really coming to mind. Because, I mean, the drumstick is agreeable. I don't see a contradiction there, and I don't really see... There's really nothing for us to agree with that statement on. Alright, let's take a look at our evidence again. The glob, the motel key, scrap of paper, and the stepladder. You know, I'm gonna try this. I didn't think it was gonna work, though. I just had that feeling. They transformed the crime scene into a closed room to buy more time. If that's wrong, present your proof. Because the only other thing involving the door itself is the glob. But what would it... How would that play in? Good God. Oh, great. We're having another one of those moments, are we? I didn't think so. Ah, man. Alright, I have one more main idea that I can think of at this point, but I'm still unconvinced myself. And that is to grab this one. And maybe use it on the stall for time. I didn't think so. Christ. If only I knew if I knew for certain what that glob was, but I don't know what it is. Gosh darn it, I'm having another bag of gravel moment. I was really convinced I wasn't going to have another one of those. But I seriously am. Unbelievable. God, I must look like the biggest dumbass on the planet. I really must, with all the thinking, because I know I'm gonna just cut out all the thinking that I done. It was seriously like 5 to 10 minutes of me just sitting there going, whoa, I didn't think so. Gosh darn it. You just lock the door from the inside, right? But is that proof? Well, it's not like I know if the door was really locked or not. Vehicle's the one who's saying it. Wait, what does the glob have to do with proving it wasn't locked from the inside? Oh, you know what? Fine. I'll take the luck. What the hell? Hold on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside. From outside. Help me. There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe.
It wasn't rubber at all. The semi-transparent was probably gum, gummy, rubber. We'll go with glue. I was going to say adhesive, but glue's an adhesive. Semi-transparent glob must have been glue. Glue! Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. But the drumstick is perfectly reasonable. Saying that, I don't know. Personally, I would believe the drumstick over this semi-transparent glue stuff. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue. I didn't know glue was edible. I believe it is not something one typically eats. That glue is only applied to areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside. And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yeah, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That's another thing that I was thinking, is I would think that the drumstick would be more resistant. That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What do you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so. Well, if you're trying to lock the door with whatever you have on hand, that's what you're going to find. It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was trap the killer set on purpose? Then we totally fell for that fucking trap. Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space.
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Ah, what an unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
Well, if they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Well, of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what you found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
Oh, that's right. But just what is the scrap anyway?
The scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now, I should be able to figure out what it is. Hangman's Gambit? Oh, so what are they going to call it? My first guess is Hey, wallpaper actually fits. Hey, how about that? Nothing there. Come on. Where is my... There's my A. There we go. Oh, shoot. Wall has 2 L's in it. Way to go, me. No! Damn it. No! I wanted to keep you. Oh, shoot. I'm losing things. Ah. Paper. Okay. How do I spell paper? I don't know. Things are going crazy. Okay, there's some P's. There's some E's. I've got this now. Maybe. There's my R's, and I'll take that. Thank you very much. Hey, wallpaper. I actually thought of the right word the first time off, so that helps. Wow, that one got busy. Good lord. That scrap, isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? Indeed it is. In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so...
Oh, you're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper... See? It fits perfectly.
Oh, I see. So the scrap that was caught in the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper. And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
The scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? Yeah, they just tore the wallpaper down. If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give it a go. Logic dive? A logic dive, okay. So, in this case, I know, let's hold forward. Because, that helps to actually go a good speed. Wait, what's jump? Jump is space. Oops. Try to control myself. Use the lines to figure out where you were going. Oh, wow. Yeah, I kind of have to concentrate on this one. Okay, question 1. Where are we going? Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear? It was hidden, it was brought there. It was hidden. Easy enough. I know how things work. I'd like to get some boosts in, just so I don't run out of time improperly. That would be a sucky reason to lose. Oh, I hit one wall, I lose everything now. So what's the second one? What did the killer use to hide the body? The wallpaper. So this one's a lot easier than the one that I was totally screwing up on. Ooh, man, this is pretty tight. If I fall, I totally lose everything. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know if we should be fine. It shouldn't screw up, should it? Nah, it's got an open path for both. Okay, here we go. Question 3. What have we got? They covered the pillar, they formed a wall. They covered the pillar. Yeah, there we go. Can't form a wall out of paper. That doesn't make no damn sense. Woohoo! Easy enough. I actually felt like I did pretty decent on that. Then again, it was probably like the easiest question that we're ever going to get for one of those. Can't wait to fall to my death 1,000 times on the next one. I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it. But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body. No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar, using the wallpaper. What? They hid the pillar? Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer is able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar. That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue. But the killer made a mistake. Oh, whoops, that's completely wrong. But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. If their plan took too long, Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would have been much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Oh, good point. And on that note, we're just gonna have to wait until the next episode. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.